Hello gladiators, Simple Gaming here, and today we'll be talking about Viking Invasion. Since patch 3.9 rolled out today, I think it should be fair we talk about it. So, what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about the Viking quests. But before we start talking about the quest, you need to know that you need to purchase the Viking Invasion ticket to actually get these quests. These quests are not for free, you need to pay 900 gems for these quests. You will also receive pedestal, a war skin, an announcer pack, a music theme, and 2 limited skins. After purchasing your Viking Invasion ticket pass, you will be given access to this fine minimap. This fine minimap shows you your progress throughout the quests and also the quests themselves. The blue ones, as you can see on my minimap, are ones that are already beaten, and the more silver version one is the one you're currently doing, and the red ones are those that you haven't done yet. The Viking side quest takes place during your normal matches, but they give you a special thing to do. It could be everything from killing minions to killing gods to playing a specific map to killing specific things, turrets, phoenixes, and even just getting gold. Completing quests and making your way through the end of the Viking side quest adventure will unlock you certain items. The items are located as showing on the picture right now. You can get Viking chest, you can get limited skins, and you in the end receive the Viking limited bundle. The side quest works that for every side quest you complete, you'll unlock the next one, which is near or connected to the one you just completed. However, in some cases you will unlock 2 at once, in which case you will only be able to take one of those 2 quests. And once you have chosen one of the 2 quests, you will not be able to choose another one, and you'll just have to continue forward onto the next quest. So what I'm going to show you guys is my idea of the fastest route to complete these quests and get the Viking bundle before this event ends. You have 12 days in total to end this, no rush at all. But if in case you want to get the bundle as fast as possible, you need to do it accordingly. To begin with, you will be forced to play 2 quests, one which states that you must play at least 3 matches, which means that you have to play 3 matches to complete this quest. The next quest is killing 50 minions, and depending on which role you play, it takes different amount of lengths and thereby games. So I recommend you play either a mage or a jungler or a hunter in this one, and it'll take about 1 match. Now you're into the first choosing path, which is between killing 4 turrets of phoenixes or spawning 4 siege minions in the arena mode. So to be honest, I'm not sure if you have to be the one destroying the phoenix or the turrets. So if you have to, it'll probably take about 3, maybe even 4 games. But if you just have to be on a team which destroys 4 turrets, it will probably be about 1 or 2 matches. In arena, you will probably spawn about 2 siege minions each game, maybe 3 in one, but you will never be able to spawn 4. So it's 2 games. So depending on whether or not this is actually true, that's your team and not you, you should pick the killing turrets and phoenixes. But if it's you that has to kill it, you should probably go with the arena one. Now you'll be forced to play this, which states that you have to get 30,000 gold, which takes about 2 matches. If you play just a simple 2 jousts, it'll take about 40 minutes tops. Now you enter your second choosing path. This one is a little bit strange because either you receive a limited skin for Cult or you get a limited skin for Kali. I don't know whether or not the Viking bundle contains the other. I kinda hope so, because otherwise you will be left not having both skins. Well, in any case, you have to win 1 in one of them and you have to win 2 in the other, so it's kinda obvious you have to pick the one with Kalk if you just wanna go through it as fast as possible. Yeah, and then you're forced to play this one, which says you have to kill 3 buff camps, which takes about 1 map, depending on which map you choose. However, this one kinda like locks out Assault because it doesn't have any jungle camps, so only Siege, Conquest, Arena, and Joust is available for this quest. Now you're into your third and last choosing path area. However, this time you'll choose 2 quests at once. So if you take the first top row, you'll also take the one below it. So you'll either be forced to take those to the left or those to the right. Now, which one is fastest? Those to the left. Why? Well, because earning worshippers with a god requires you to win fast a lot, and if you win, you'll get about 11 or 12 if you win, and if you lose, you'll get about 6, 4, 8. So it's gonna take a very long time. So definitely go left. And yeah, once again, we have one that just states you need to win a first win of the day, which kind of requires you to get there in the beginning of the day, otherwise you have to wait. But then again, it's just to keep you guys slowed down. But it takes about 1 match. And the last quest is just simply to play a Northgard or a Kelly or Cog. And that's, yeah, just 1 match. You don't even have to win. So it's 1 match. So if you've been calculating these numbers while I've been speaking, you'll know that the shortest route is 15 matches. And 2 of them have to be first win of the day. And well, if you have also been calculating just for the fun of it, the slowest route, that would be 22 or 24 matches, depending on how well you do, and if you earn the amount of gold and kills you need to do in every match, which I kind of think I was kind of generous in this, so I think everybody should be able to do it. So just to show it on the minimap, here's the fastest route. You kind of see in the beginning I went down. That's because I'm still confused whether or not you have to destroy the Phoenix and turrets yourself or it's just your team in general. But if you have to destroy your turrets yourself, you should probably go down. And otherwise, this should be straightforward. Win 1 daily, win 1 match, win 2 matches, win, I think it was 4 I concluded, and then 1 and 1. So yeah, 15 matches is the fastest you can do it. But of course, that's dependent if you win every single match and if you do get each of the requirements for each of the quests, which I think you should be able to. Now I'll be explaining which map you should play for each of the individual side quests. For the first win 3 matches, you should go into Arena because it's the fastest game mode. And for killing 50 minions, you should probably go into Siege because you'll have a higher chance of farming compared to Arena, but it's still kind of fast paced instead of Assault where you have to share the minions. For the option on the left, you should go to Siege because it has the minimum requirement of turrets and phoenixes and is the fastest. It has 4 turrets and 2 phoenixes, so you should be able to just go and play 1 game and win. Compared if you want to play a Joust, you needed to have the Phoenix respawn 3 times. To earn 30 gold the fastest, I would recommend Joust because you earn 8 gold per gold received compared to in Conquest you get 3 and I think in Assault you get 5. And the only matches you really get 8 in is Arena and Joust, but I think Joust is slower and you have a higher chance of freezing the 15,000 minimum requirement each map. Okay, for option on the left, you should have 2 maps you haven't played yet, being Assault and Conquest. So you can pick either one of those because you're gonna need the other one later, so it really doesn't matter. But for the quest on the left, you should just take the one you feel most comfortable with and the fastest, so that would be about Joust and Arena and maybe Assault. For this one, I recommend Arena because it's fast and they have buff camps, and not many people, as I've spoken about previously, don't take the buff camps, so you kind of have them for free. For all of these 4 quests, both of those on the left and those on the right, I recommend Arena because there's all 5 players on each team, which makes it really easy to gain kills and assists, it's really fast paced, so you'll be able to get out quick and it's a new game. And you'll be fighting constantly with the enemy team because there isn't really any mobs or buff camps that really counts, so you'll be able to get the player damage off real quick. And because of the slow game time, you'll be able to get your worship faster and thereby gain more per game. Now, whether or not you picked Assault or Conquest earlier, you should pick the opposite in this one and you should be good to go. Now, since there really isn't a requirement for this map, you should probably just pick the fastest, which I recommend Arena, because again, I think it's a fast-paced game mode, the fastest to be honest. So yeah, play Arena. By now you should have a general idea which maps to play in, which order, and which quests to pick, and why. So yeah, I would like to see you guys later in a previous video where I'll also be talking about the Viking Invasion. Thank you for watching.